Ivy.
Fadaka.
Date any Fadaka. I won't date a man. Let me not say I won't date. I won't continue my relationship with a man that cries or is weak. So I'm a tough girl. Don't cry on my wedding day. Why are you crying?
Well, on your wedding day?
On my wedding day. No, you'll be high. Maybe it's high or something. Like, you can't cry on my... What? You've not seen me pretty before.
What's true? Like, why are you crying? You're supposed to be hyping me from where you're standing.
No.
Those Instagram videos, they irritate
for
you.
Me, see,
go check my Instagram. This is with the head all those boys when they cry for...
I feel like you're high. No. I feel you're high on TV.
I saw one of the best ones. They cry.
I cannot understand why you're telling us. Am I could that be why I'm crying? You're still going to fall.
Falaka.
I don't know.
She's too fine. I got to cry.
Falaka, see, you know what happened there? We got arrested in Warri when I was in secondary school. All of us, the rest were like 10. The boss, what would they say, boss inside there? Not only the boss, they cry. Nah, do you know we're seeing this guy? All of us were shocked. Like, this guy now, man. Me as guy, I just finished secondary school. I saw that I was looking at. I was saying, I was looking together.
Yeah, sometimes.
This guy cry.
A guy will break down.
The guy was crying.
Tears just drop down his eyes. That's normal. But you start crying.
It's not break down the front of our guy.
Like that's irritating.
You want to date something like
So are you saying that because you feel like
teardrop breaking down?
Immediately, let me tell you. Yes. You make a tear roll down your eye. She will never, ever.
You can't say that.
No. So are you talking about
women use whatever?
That's why your mom's sister boss that. As she will go deep.
Yeah.
So Sazi, are you saying?
And that is a masculine woman.
So are you saying this?
Who are you?
Hold on. So are you saying this in regards to the women you've met in? Are you saying this as a global phenomenon or for the average Nigerian woman?
I'll be wrong to say global phenomenon. I don't have any statistics to prove that.
But for this Nigeria,
for years,
I'm a human being.
That's a lie.
I disagree with what you said.
I disagree.
When we asked her,
It's not obvious that use it against you, Sean.
In itself,
I don't want to see it.
We believe in a lot of things.
Yeah,
But
I want you to
when
see
it
me
becomes
that way.
practical, we can't hold on to them. Like we say, or women say they want an emotional guy, but immediately
When we say emotions,
okay. Immediately she started putting caveats, but not too emotional. I understand, talk to me, but don't cry to me. So where's the line? See, if I'm going through stuff, if you do me say I won't cry, if I enter my car, that's as in, I don't know if that will ever happen, but I will cry for tough. Forget. See, but at the end of that me, only me go break up. I know I messed up. Because you will never
forgive me for my diagram.
I don't see tears as a sign of weakness. I don't. I know for a fact.
They do, bro.
I know for a fact that these same girls that you say see tears as a sign of weakness, some of them actually even feel you more when they even see you at your
They will feel you at the moment, so at the moment they will feel you. After that moment they will lose you.
Go on.
Now it brings me now to the point of.
Can you cry during sex?
I have tried doing sex.
My God!
Falaka, come on, slide. Let's go try for them. Go back and use your man. Give me a casket. I am cry during sex again.
I am just being honest.
No, some of them they just cry.
What's the point of that?
It's too awesome.
Please
Wait, I want to experience the way guy cries. I'm not experiencing. Wait, what kind of crying, first of all?
Order.
I'm not saying some type of him, my dear.
Kalu, please.
Can I
take this? I'm on to you now. I'm on to you, Will. You said you have cried during sex.
Like,
Was it?
Can we don't lie, yo? This is good recorded. You said you cried.
Wait. First and foremost, wait. First things first. Round of applause for his
Was he like?
My follow-up question is:
why did I cry? Why?
Was it the pre-call or during the post-call?
Okay, wait.
You don't need that information.
There are some
I
things things that are very personal to you, and this happens to be one of those things. But now, I could tell you for a fact that I could tell you for a fact that I loved that girl. Silly.
Wow.
And some things. The fact that I cried still doesn't make me a weak man.
Wait. Can I ask a question?
It's still personal to me. I can't tell you that right now.
Okay, at what stage?
I can't tell you that. Now, back to what I was saying. The fact that you cry doesn't make you weak.
How you say no?
No,
Wait,
the fact that you cry doesn't make you weak. And I know this for a fact because I can't say I am a prostitute, but I've been with some couple of
Which
women.
means you are a prostitute.
And these women from my studies on them,
You studied
that some of the times they just want you to feel like that. To be able to know that something can get to you. And now, for some of them, they use that. Most of them use that weakness against you. But some of them, maybe I am opportune to meet some
So
of
when you
those.
graduate sex,
She didn't.
Okay,
She never.
Okay. Sorry, I just really want to.
Hold on, sir. So I'm going to ask the ladies generally, and you answer in 30 seconds each. I want to answer from all of you. What would your reaction be if the guy cried during sex?
If he cries like maybe he's having an argument or having a conversation, that's fine. But during sex, no.
Debbie.
I would want to experience that.
I
I would. So I will know how I will react.
Okay, next.
Bumi.
I'll feel connected.
Like, right.
Jacinta.
Oh man, no. See, at this point, I don't even know how I would feel. But I like no. I won't run. I would like to explore the option of how I would react.
The weakness of a man.
No, I won't use it. No, it's not weakness. It's not weakness.
Mind you, I said
You cry.
I
He's not in love with me.
The lady shedding tears and crying. Not this
Because
that you're doing.
It's only just now that you're referring.
Yes, because
I've been crying. Are you gonna say yes?
You've been seen this and finally. Let me
Like I have said it before. I've said it here before. I have not. I don't know.
You really cry blood. It's too hard.
How would you feel, bro, if a guy cried or shed a tear or shed tears?
Well, I've experienced the crying part, and it was funny. Like funny because it wasn't because this guy is very masculine and like this is like a let me talk. He ended up looking like a pussy and it was not funny. I didn't even understand what was going on. I was like, "Are you okay?" Baby, I understand.
Wait, but cry.
Go through. But I'm trying to.
No, wait. It was
What does he go through?
That girl wants your cheeks. And she know that what I'm saying is the truth.
Let me just say this one last thing.
Let me tell you something. Kalu na old HIV. When you get infection like that, you go cry. As a man, brothers, I'm telling you something. Brothers, I'm giving you the expo now. As a man, keep your emotions to yourself. Don't be too vulnerable, please.
Don't be too vulnerable.
Don't be too vulnerable. Of course, be acceptable. Try and be.
Please, be our man. Be my man. I'm already acting like a man.
With the wrong woman, she's going to take advantage.
I will take advantage.
So why are you sleeping with the wrong woman?
The right woman
Why are you sleeping with the wrong woman?
Where did that come from?
Like, where is
Of course. But just try and hold yourself.
Hold yourself, bros. Hold yourself. It doesn't mean to
When you see fathers cry on the wedding day of their daughters, does that make that man?
No, see.
That's a different.
If you pay school fees for 20-something years, you will be crying for sex. You will get of joy. You will get your shirt.
He said it.
I cried during sex. I'm just being very honest here. I could have easily said I'm not.
I appreciate that honesty.
I could have easily said it. Why do I want to win your heart?
We appreciate that.
Why do I want to win your heart?
We appreciate your honesty.
That's why you're not the girl.
You have my heart. Don't worry.
At no point
They don't
anybody
matter.
say crying is weakness. You guys have been saying
We
this.
said that.
No,
You guys
the
have
question
said
is who you decide. You guys have been saying
No.
That's
The
what
question
I'm telling you.
on the statement was who you decide to show the
We try to show
weakness
the emotions to.
So me showing my weakness to a woman
During
makes me-
sex.
bro, you're right.
No, get it.
Bro,
Get
I want
it
to
right.
Okay.
Get
to-
it right.
Hold on, everybody. Do that, please.
See, I don't know what Carlo was saying.
Stop.
But I have a big problem with what Carlo did.
But
But that's his own.
that's mine.
But the truth about the matter is,
We are different.
there are times where men can cry.
Of course.
Like
That's what I'm
if you lose someone now, that's life. That's like, your life was gone, so you can cry. That's normal. Men in their daughter's wedding, they cry. They have a reason. They know what I'm crying. Crying during sex out of it. For me, no matter how sweet or how nice a pussy is, as a man, the only thing you can do is to step back and look at it and like,
Is this me?
this thing too nice.
No.
Then I don't see why you will now start to cry.
Maybe we are getting this.
Because that's not men don't operate like that.
There's some.
Just like you saying things that some girls will be doing like, why is it gonna be like this? That's like people think men would not do that.
When the
Yes,
world was created, there was no manual handed over to
A
man.
few minutes ago, you just let us follow through a manual. Somebody who goes to love language.
No, I never said so now. No, I never said
As
so.
a woman, a real feminine woman wants a man she can connect to emotionally.
So tears will make you connect to a guy.
Most men feel like, oh, they have to be a man, and so if I'm
So if I cry for you, I will connect.
No, it's not about where we are. Are you my man? If you're a man and you cry, where
I said we are at a point of our time.
because I'm emotional. I want to connect to you, and it's so hard for women to men because men feel like being emotional is a weakness. business and it is not. Connect to your woman.
Baby, I love you.
Please don't connect to me with cry, guys.
Don't try.
Connecting to your woman
It's
is
not
fine.
showing a sign. If you be vulnerable with me, I want to see when you are vulnerable, but you keep hiding.
I'm so sorry.
You keep showing a sign of your vulnerability, and I feel seen.
The fact is, that's what she likes. That's what she wants. Exactly. So
Don't
just
speak
breaking
for
down.
yourself.
I feel it's not an issue. I feel wailing like crying like a child. That's why I'm crying on top of me.
I know we.
What happened?
I honestly do not see how crying during sex is a way of
Connecting. No, my pussy has to.
Wait, I want to ask
Make it make sense,
Makes
bro.
I want to ask you a question. Make it make sense.
I'm tired.
What context are you putting this in?
Like I'm fucking on a woman.
Yes. So all guys should cry when they have good sex.
Yo, this guy is crying during sex and it's
Connection.
normal right now. Something
All
that made me cry.
guys should not cry when they're having sex.
Alright, no.
It just gets
No
to the
guy.
point.
No guy.
Why were you reminiscing on
See,
the
that's
past?
the thing.
I said something. I said
We were thinking of the
we are on
tough times.
TV.
If we have this information,
It's
then
not
we should know what
everything
made
I
you
should
cry.
say here.
Talk
Well, I did say something.
For
I
yeah.
said,
That's
You
something.
fuck
I said we were at a point.
Yeah, you made
So
mention.
while we were at it, I was somewhere else. She too was. And like I said, it was a two-way
Okay,
thing.
so I get it. So
So
it wasn't about the
sex.
The sex wasn't.
It's only the sex that made me
Are
shed
you
that
my
tear.
man?
Okay, but I have to say
Am I your
something.
woman?
You say it's a connection thing.
Yes.
If your man every time when they fuck,
They cry.
Okay, Alpha. But wait, I don't cry every time.
connection this time. Okay, listen at me. I like to cry. You are crying for months. See, we fuck like this humble and tears up. Second time I tears up. I don't come in to say Alpha. I cry with the grandma. What will you do?
That's a different game.
Yeah, what will you do?
That's a different game.
I said it. All these girls, they're not being honest with themselves. They're not being honest with yourself. Bonnie, you have not been honest with yourself.
That simply means you're a feminine man. You're not a masculine man.
What you say, guys?
He's a pussy. You just said my point. You just said my point. Sit down.
You know me.
You know what I've been saying? That's what I've been saying since.
That makes right just once.
Come on, man.
And this is me.
Please sit down.
You define what happened.
You having a kid does not make you a masculine man.
Please sit down. Order.
The guys, yes, and I would like them to each answer in like 30 seconds. So before the break, everybody were like attacking Kalu about crying during sex. So I'm going to ask the guys now, like, how are you going to feel if you're fucking a girl and she cries? Okay, how are you going to feel?
How I'm going to feel, it depends.
On
It depends on whatever it is that is leading to the sex, whatever it is that incidents that happened before the sex. Like I did say before the break, I shed a tear. Okay, I did say cry, but I rephrased to shedding a tear. There were a series of events that happened between us.
okay. That's it.
Okay, so
Why are you looking like this guy like you want to punch him?
Well, normally I have a jackhammer with me. So, expected. If you cry, you cry. Yes, but if a girl cries, I know girls are naturally you cry. So if I'm making love to you, I'm giving you my grade. That's my A game. You understand? So when I'm putting in the work, she's gonna cry. You cry. Let it out. You're a girl. I will embrace it. No judging, no anything. You understand?
But the guy you will judge.
Daddy. Honestly, if I'm fucking the girl and she start crying,
I'll just hold out. I'll be like, baby.
Baby, what's up? You're going to make me cry.
Why are you crying? Okay, sorry, baby.
I will behave like Bomi when he get quiet.
How the connection? You feel the connection?
No, honestly, I'll feel connected. Right? I'll feel connected to the girl. Like
the Bluetooth device. Very successful.
Crying for women is nothing new anymore. So I just hope the reason is the right reason. Not that I cry. It's not intriguing.
Could be for love or just as simple as the way how good I'm swinging this thing. It's nothing serious.
So we're going to talk about being side chick and side guys. Have you ever been a side chick or side guy? Like you know that this is your position that you are playing.
Side chick. This nigga.
This is the position you are playing. The supporting striker.
I've been the false man.
The supporting striker.
I've been Roberto Firmino in these streets.
Okay.
Let's do really have to bring this.
Let's do this.
And it's okay if you are not, if you want to tell a lie, it's fine. It's you.
Of course, we are going to tell a lie.
I feel we should be honest. I think we should be honest.
Everybody can be honest.
From Kalu and then move over to
honest.
Fadaka and then come to Odiase and then go over to the
So it's a zigzag movement.
Yeah, so Kalu, quickly.
Yes, I've been a side nigga before, and I knew.
And you played your position
I wanted
right.
to be there, and I played it very well.
Your emotions didn't get beyond being a side nigga.
No.
Like you very clamoring to be the main.
The fact that I knew that I was a side nigga right from the beginning put me in check. Yeah.
And I've been a side chick and I didn't know that I was a side chick.
Okay, so how about hypothetically if you knew?
If
you knew
having sex with someone that has a girlfriend, but it's just sex for you and that person, does that make you a side chick? So I've not. I don't think I've.
So yeah, that's I'm saying. Let's assume. Let's pretend that you knew that you were in a relationship with this guy, but you were the side chick. Would you play your position? Would you?
My position being the side chick, like I don't have. I don't think I'll cross a line, Sha.
That's it.
The devil.
Have you ever been a side nigga?
Always.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Professionally speaking, that will be this too. Well, being a side for me, it was very peaceful. Like I enjoyed the whole part of being a side nigga. You understand? I knew my parts. I knew what I was doing. There's no stress in it. I know you have it.
Are you playing a side nigga role for anybody right now?
What? Side nigga role? I'm not playing side nigga role. No, I'm
the
down to Jesus.
What's your current status?
I thought the question was side.
Yeah, what's your current? Are you playing side chick to anybody?
No.
Have you ever played a side chick and like you knew and it was intentional and then you played your position right?
Yeah.
No emotions, no overbearing.
Oh no, they were emotions. The emotions made the sex better.
You had to go overboard. Like,
no. I loved where I was. I loved where I was. The sex was good. There was money. I had his time. But then he found out I was having something outside, and that made him angry.
Like why though?
I'm not his girlfriend.
No, like why was he angry? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Like he was saying, it's so complicated that he already trusts me so much. I was of the opinion that if somebody else is enjoying, can you not enjoy as well? So I don't know, but maybe it was me that was overthinking it, or maybe it was me that was not understanding the position.
The guy was just greedy, Joe. Don't mind him.
You ever been, in that position?
Okay.
Always.
Yeah? Are you in that
position?
position?
He's a porn star.
I've been in that position without knowing.
It's very painful.
But separately,
with knowledge.
I've been in that situation.
How did you take it? You played your position right.
Yeah, I think I did.
There was no, no overbearing emotion? No, like why can't you be all mine and everything?
Bro.
Like even during sex, you didn't ask whose pussy is this.
That's my pussy. But if she goes away and maybe it's another
It's his pussy.
I'm
sorry, it's his pussy now.
Right now, right here, it's my pussy. And if I ask you who pussy is this, you don't
It's
say,
mine.
"This is pussy."
Yes.
Let's hear you.
Yes, I have.
And you played your position right. Did you being so femininely, quote unquote, emotional, did you go overboard with your emotions? Was there a point where you said, look, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? What are we?
Yes.
We are pencils.
Nothing in the hands of the creator.
So, and then that led to the breakup of the side chicken, or what?
Are you sorry, chicken?
Or then it made you main?
No. It made me what?
It made you the main chick, like you had to.
Nah.
So everything just end like that.
Everybody we go their separate ways before now.
People like Bumi can't play side chick.
You know who that
you can tell.
Because that is who I am. I can't be a side chick. Sorry.
That's
That's not my position. You're gonna break the barrier.
I feel under the right conditions.
Yeah, of course.
No, but there's no telling. She just acknowledged that she was involved. That the one led to the breakup was being overboard. Yeah, so at a point you were excited.
And she really want to end it.
Duda, let's get to you shortly. How far are you? Have you played the position of the side nigga before?
That's not where I'm supposed to
And
be.
we tried.
Yeah, so I've always been playing the position of the side guy.
Are you a side guy correctly?
No. So I've actually missed being
For a couple of days, yes.
No.
I don't know. For
a couple of days, yes.
No. You're a side guy when she tells you she has a boyfriend. That's when you're a side guy. Not that probably you're just having sex with the guy. You just So now the other problem right now is when the pussy is too good, then it starts catching feelings. So now you might not be trying to be jealous with the pussy the main guy is having that you are sharing with the guy. So most times we find ourselves in that situation where pussy is so good, you are confused, you don't know what to do as a side guy. Yeah. So but our pussies are not the same. But when you see this good one, it's very emotional. You have
to share the tear.
But I've never been in that situation whereby I will now contradict my
or did I say?
I'm telling you, as I come in, you don't tell me say you get paid. For you to go and be,
I will remind you.
You will remind me.
Let some of us be honest in life.
Okay, after this one, see, trust me. Once you don't tell me say you get person, when we don't nah.
But your guy is sounding like you have.
Don't mind this one.
You need to remind me because me don't forget.
How you go do something you don't forget? That's how you forget. You get selective.
Debbie, have you been in that position and did you play well?
Firstly, I've been a side chick knowingly and unknowingly. I would say basically all my relationship. I don't know if I was ever the main.
God not go forgive Benin boys.
Let me shock you. This guy is making sense. You know why? Because most of them that said they were in a relationship, they didn't know if they were really the main chick.
That's why I said the background.
But she's saying that.
Okay, the one I knew.
Yes, and then she told me.
Okay.
No, she's not sure.
Let her talk.
The one I knew that I was the side chick, I couldn't really play the role well because it started as a lie. Then I loved up. Then I found out. But to leave was the issue. But deal breaker for me, because the girlfriend was fast, so it was easier. The deal breaker for me was when I found out that we were many. We decided to wear even one of them was
your friend.
My friend.
Your fellow side chick. Whoever you are,
it was just a deal breaker. I just said no.
Wow,
Debbie Rice. Wow.
You have played the position of the side nigga.
Yes.
Knowing
successfully.
You play it well.
Yes, I'm a man of rules and regulations. I always stick to the contract. The one I can know, right? But the one that no. When we said you need to follow. It's a good place to be.
You're very loyal.
Very loyal.
Honestly, to the best of my knowledge, I have never been a side chick.
You lie.
No, she said to the best of her knowledge.
I have never been a side chick. And besides, I'm too much of a lover girl to knowingly be a side chick to somebody. If you are married,
have you been in a relationship where you later found out that your man had a girlfriend?
No, I haven't.
Like you have never caught your man.
No.
The guy was smart.
Where you seeing these men?
Wait.
We need to exchange contact.
I have a question for her.
Okay. That's what I said. If you remember, I started this with to the best of my
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking that all your life. Like I think it would be unfair to ask your body count. But all your life.
Okay, let's not talk about body count.
So I'm
but
asking
if you're
like,
talking about relationship, I have only like dated 3 people.
All your life.
Yes.
So that's fair enough. I don't think you would. I don't think that starts with.
It doesn't count, my brother.
So what is your question?
So Clark,
it doesn't count.
Clark. Yeah. You been a side nigga?
Yeah, I have. I
played your position.
Like CR7 in the Champions League.
In that position, just have to smash it. CR7.
Proud side nigga.
So, is there any apart from quick question? I need a chorus answer from both people, from both genders. Is there anything apart from morality, maybe a bit of religion? Is there anything wrong in dating multiple people at the same time?
Yes.
My definition of how do we put dating and relationship? Are you saying in a committed?
Both.
Both.
Whether you're just trying this guy out to see for the future. Does it mean that you should focus on that guy only instead of trying to diversify?
Actually, yes.
Yes, right. So it's improper. To be connected or to be involved with many people.
Yes.
It's tempting.
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is just off the record, but I'll ask this question as we go. Is there anybody that's of the opinion that the naturality of man was to be polygamous?
Yes. As man, the male species?
Yes. As a human. Man and woman.
No.
Hold on a second. Is there anybody that's of the same thoughts that the idea of monogamy or the idea of dating one person or being constantly involved in one person for the rest of your life, as the case may be, is a world construct, is a society construct?
I think I would like to talk about this.
Yeah, I'll give you the time. That's the question I'm asking. So I think everybody understands me. With the way the world was shaped, with the way the human hormones function, with the way, despite having all the things that you require from a woman, you feel like you have had that woman and you still have the woman, but yet you see something and then you say, oh, I want more, and then you go all out, regardless of the fact that you think that you have it all at home. Like this woman ticks all the boxes, but yet you are still, trying to get out there. Same thing applies to the woman. Like you see this guy, like this guy is everything that I've ever wanted, right? And then in a minute you're checking out another guy, and you're saying, oh, okay, this guy has, So it's an opinion that getting involved with one person and one person only is a man's construct. Society's construct of way is a way of fixing people, avoiding all of this polygamy and everything. Does anybody feel that way?
Okay, sorry.
Let Dennis start.
Okay. Yeah. Personally, male or female, I have this notion of this idea that people were not meant to be with a particular person. I think people were meant to be experienced. I think you're not supposed to be with a person for your entire life. Like you're just supposed to experience this person at a particular time.
You intended to get married?
I don't see that anytime soon.
I think the average human is constantly searching. So what it is now, nobody will tick all the boxes. It's not possible. Nobody will tick all the boxes. So it's an example. Right now, if I need a car out of necessity, I'll buy what I can afford. When I can afford any car I want, I will buy it. Exactly. So the human mind is constantly searching. So what happens is when you decide to commit to one person, a lot of factors are now playing. This is when you say it's not just love. There are economic factors, the social factors, the family, there's religion. So, what would you not have to control yourself to, because you will always see a girlfriend, you will always see a guy richer. So, at that point, it is a personal and intentional decision to either stay here, continue your search, because you will never find the perfect person that takes all.
Humans are never the perfect.
Yeah, can I ask a sub question under this? Like, would you prefer, if I'm talking to the ladies now, would you prefer if your man maybe goes out there and has different side chicks and never brings them home? Or would you prefer if your man actually starts marrying them, like maybe the only of you see the way he's bringing the girls, he not want the date outside, what they bring them come house. So would you prefer that? It will not lead me to answering this question that Bofim has. So I'm asking you guys, would you prefer?
Marry.
Any, none of them go.
That's a tough one.
Why can't
No.
you just?
But it's not that tough.
No.
Would you prefer me having side chicks and never bringing the business?
But you cannot. He's not talking to you personally. He's saying just consider the idea of that. That's the only two options where they are available.
Okay, do your thing outside and don't bring it home.
We are not making any compromise.
No.
We are not saying we are not going to be forced to choose what we want. Why did you just choose?
If you have to pick one, I will pick. Do your shit outside. Don't let me find out.
We are not picking anything. We are not compromising on the standards. That is because at the end of the day, you will attract who you are. At the end of the day, the way I think, there is a man that thinks just the way I think, and he will be attracted to me. And that is just the same way you will be attracted to whomever you're attracted to, just the same way you are.
Can I bring a question?
Attracted to the people who you are in the same mindset with. Those are the kind of people you attract to, and those are the kind of people that you get into a relationship to. So it just depends on where your mind space is at.
So I'm going to ask you a question. Have you been involved in multiple relationships before?
No, I haven't.
Have you dated people at the same time?
No.
Ever?
No.
So I understand your idea of dating a relationship. Have you been in a relationship with one person and then date the other person? I'm talking from the context of your explanation of what dating a relationship is. The distinction. So I'm asking you, have you been in a relationship with someone and then date another person during the course of that relationship?
No, that is because I am committed. I'm not in a relationship.
No, but you said dating is not commitment. There is no commitment with dating, right?
Yes, that means I am single. I'm not committed to anybody. I'm not giving anybody relationship benefits. We are just getting to know each other.
You're not understanding the question.
We are not having sex.
You're not understanding the question. You're not understanding the question.
I'm saying you are from your definition of relationship, and I hope you have not forgotten the definition of relationship and dating. And I'm asking, from your definition of a relationship and dating, is in contrast, it's almost parallel from how you define it. Yes. That dating is not relationship. Mm-hmm. So I'm asking, have you been in a relationship with somebody and then date another person during the course of you being in a relationship with that person?
No, I haven't.
Okay, great. That's all I need.
So you've never cheated before?
I haven't.
Okay, wait.
Can I ask
one more question. So how do you leave a particular relationship onto the next one?
That is because you leave the relationship, you heal. You don't just enter a relationship and the
So
next
you've been doing that all the time. That you end a particular relationship, you heal. Then when you finish healing, you now start dating.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, I will leave the relationship before I start dating, before I start getting to know other people.
Are you telling me for a fact that there's never been a guy that you finally ended up being in a relationship with, that you first dated by trying to know him
from the context of
your definition, while you were still in a relationship with the previous guy?
No, I haven't.
Okay, great. So let's move on from there. Wow. So the idea of side chicks and main niggas and all of that brings me to the next question. There are so many failed marriages nowadays. You see them on Instagram. Failed marriages, especially amongst the youth, so to speak, between age of 25, 35, 40. We see people get married, have the loveliest of weddings, appear on Bella Naija and stuff, and in 2 months it's done and everything. And it's becoming a worry for people. And I see people commenting online say, "I sure say I've been married, so which kind of thing be this one? Sure say love still there. Sure say marriage now the way to go." and everything. I mean, I don't think Dennis would speak much on this because it's already.
He has picked his side.
He has picked his side.
Yeah, he has picked his side.
So I'm going to start with Luda. What do you think is the cause of all the failed marriages that we have today?
Okay. First of all, I would say, number one, social media is a problem because now what social media every day set standard for
marriages.
What like the what's the word?
Ideal lifestyle.
The things that should be done in marriage now, it's not what's done now. It's not what's done 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It is changing, and now there's no rule. Then our father and mother, when they get married, it was very basic. You don't need to do too much. The father has to just provide for the family. The mother has to make sure the kids are okay and everything. It's very simple. But now, it's quite different. That's one, social media. Two is sex. Now, bad sex, it fails to marry marriages these days. But most couples will not be honest with themselves. Most couples will be saying trash, things that are not really relevant. But basically, if you trace it, you see that it's go back to this sex. That's one of the reasons why most. That's why I've seen one of my friends got married 2 years. They are very fired for divorce. I don't know why, of course.
Fadaka.
Yeah,
what do you think is the reason
for failed marriages?
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot. The one I can boldly say and stand on is that most people just get married because their friends are getting married.
Exactly.
Peer pressure. That's like one of the factors that's making marriages fail because you just go whatever is available. You don't even ask some people, how long did you date? You hear 3 months, 6 months. For me, that's not enough to date before you get married though. 1 year, 1 year plus is fine, but they just date. Okay, you have money, I have money, let's just get married. And then it's going to fail because you're not friends. You basically don't even know anything about each other. You're just arranged basically. So it's for me, that's what's causing most
like paramount factor.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
It's amazing. Jacinta, there are some people like Luda said, social media has become a thing, and then we have a lot of TikTok therapists, opinion leaders, and everything, and they tell you the do's and don'ts. They tell you what to take on your marriage and what not to take, and all of that. And then that brings me to just the sub question connected to this. I've seen a lot of takes online about how cheating is a deal breaker, right? Like you catch a man cheating, it's done. You catch a woman cheating, it's done. It's toast. You see the list of text messages that indicates flirting. You get a screenshot and then post it on socials. Say I'm done. I can no longer take this, and all of that. What do you think? Do you think cheating is enough to break a marriage, especially in these modern times?
To break a marriage or to break a relationship?
A marriage here. Yeah.
It's enough.
Quite tough, yeah?
It is, because even in a relationship, I've had a partner who cheated. Like I saw weird messages on his phone. Weird. It was enough for me to pack my bags and say, I'm done with this boy. He was saying, I want to bend you over, I want you to call me daddy. He wants to Spider-Man them.